All right, survivors, how's it going? Welcome to The Forest, which is a open world non-linear survival game with a massive base building system, crafting system, hunting and cooking, of course, all the bells and whistles that you want out of a survival game. And one of my favorite parts is that it's non-linear, meaning that it does have a story, and we are going to play the entire story, but you can play it. It doesn't force you to play the story. We can play it whenever we want to. So that's how we're going to handle this Let's Play. We're going to survive and bounce in and out of the story. And I'm rather excited to be starting this game. So let's get right into it. So we start off our story. We're on a plane. Our name's Eric, and this is our son, Timmy. Timmy. And we're going to pick up this survival book to get things going for Timmy. And this book is going to be a super important part of our entire game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now crossing a zone of turbulence. Please return to your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened.
And that's not good.
Flight attendants and cabin crew, please.
Oh, that's never good. The wing's gone. That can't be good. And there's the ground. Oh, damn. Timmy got banged up. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Alright, so as you may be noticing, a big red man stole our Timmy. And that's not good. And we are absolutely covered in blood. And that's not good either. We need to wash up right away. So we are in half a plane now, on the ground, alive, and happy to be. So we're going to go ahead and gather everything out of this plane. That was some medicine. This is the passenger manifest. We'll look at this later. We're going to go around the game looking for passengers, which I believe are all dead. This is booze, which is actually an important part of crafting. And we're going to eat everything because we're hungry. And if you look at the bottom right-hand corner of the HUD, alright, see that poking through right there, that E? That's a plant on the outside of the plane, and we don't want to eat that because I don't know what that is. It's just clipping through. If you look at the bottom right-hand corner on the HUD, you'll see the stomach icon and the water icon. We're going to collect all these sodas. The bar on the right-hand side is like our overall energy, and then the bar on the inside of that one, the lighter color one, is basically our stamina, so that goes up and down quite as we do everything. You see, we just ate something, and the stamina, we took a stamina hit. The bar to the left in the red one is our overall health, and we need to keep that up. And then you'll see, if you look, if I hold it up against something gray, you can see the slotted bar on the far left. That's our armor. So every time we gather up a piece of armor, that fills a slot, and it basically gives us a free hit point. So I'm gonna leave this medicine, this food here to eat. The little Pac-Man symbol means that you can eat it in case we need it when we come back here. I'm pretty sure this plane despawns. I'm actually not 100% sure about that. But this right here is meds that we just picked up, and this right here is one of the most important items in the game. This is the plane axe, and that is a dead stewardess. Sorry, lady. I'm sorry. So, real quick, I just want to show you. This is our inventory. You open it with I. I have it set to tab, actually, because I'm not playing multiplayer. In multiplayer, it shows you the player list. So, you kind of want to keep it at tab that. I'm used to that. This is our backpack. And this is the plane axe, for example. These are the meds we picked up. So, if you look at the backpack, it'll see 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like our hotbar. And we could see the plane axe is already in 4. And we already have soda and the meds in there. And I'll show you how to move stuff around in that in a little bit. You just right click on anything and it puts it in the middle. and I'll show you that in a little bit. This is the, if you press B to open up the book, it has an awesome little light on it. That's so great. This is the index button on the left-hand side. So you go anywhere, you can go back by hitting the index button. And this is all the different categories that we're going to get into. We have a to-do list right now, which is just find Timmy, set up camp, and find the missing plane passengers. And that's like that's going to be pretty extensive throughout the game. We're going to be going through a lot of that stuff. So we'll get into that later. I just want to show you the stats real quick. And this is our sanity and our weight, which you want to keep between 205 and I think it's 220, but more like 210. And as the more like our strength goes up, the more we do. So like chopping down trees and running around and things like that, our strength will go up as long as we don't get overweight, and our athleticism will go up as well. As long as we don't get overweight, so you don't want to go over. I think it's 210, and then this is so you want to keep it around 205 if possible. So this is our fullness, hydration, health, all that stuff, all of our stats on the right-hand side. And then this book has an extensive crafting guide and all types of stuff that we can get into. You know, all these stuff that we can build and get into. And we're going to do that. Oh, notes. I've never actually looked at that. We're going to get into that as we go. So right now what we want to do, first things first, is kill a bird. Why not? So when you kill a bird, I don't see them. I think they flew away. They blew away in the wind. Their feathers fly everywhere, but you can also pick up meat from it. So now we have a piece of bird meat, as you'll see right here. Try to find the feathers. They're a really important part of the game. That actually looks like a piece of cloth. That's not a feather, is it? No. But they do fly away, so you got to kind of keep an eye out for them. They're important because you want to make arrows out of them eventually. So right now we're just going to go ahead and bang open suitcases. So you'll see we just collected some snacks and some chocolate, some cloth rather, which is another important part of the game. We collected some booze and some cloth. So we're just gonna go ahead and that's a stick we just picked up. You're gonna pick up a zillion million sticks in this game, and we're just gonna keep raiding these freebies out of these pieces of luggage. And we just got some electrical tape. That's important because for crafting. Craft a few things out of that. One of the first things we're going to make is a slingshot. So, and the reason why is one of the, what we really want to get secured is not just like a base, but, I wanted to try to show you the feathers. Just a source of food and water, you know. So a slingshot or a bow and arrow right away is a great idea, so you can just take advantage of any animals that you come across. Deer and rabbits are pretty much what we're going to find in the early game. You can chop down trees, of course, collect the sticks and the leaves, which are vital for starting fires. And we want to get all the cloth we can. Like I said, we want to, rabbits, you can run around and hit rabbits, okay? But it's really kind of a... Oh, what am I doing? I don't want to hit a rock. I want luggage. They're really quick, and you can hit them just with this axe and kill them. You can also kill deer with the axe, too. But it would be great to have a bow. The problem is, bow requires rope. And I wonder if a slingshot doesn't require rope. Let's see. So, if you right-click on anything that you can craft with, it puts it on the table in the middle. And then you rest... Once the proper ingredients are combined, this cog turns dark, and then you can craft. Until then, you can rest on it, and it'll show you what you could build. And right now, we can build a slingshot because it's only tape, cloth, and a stick. Now, I'd like to make a bow, but we don't have the appropriate materials. So if I take this off and put a stick on here, it shows you a rather extensive list. Crafted bow. See, it requires a rope, and we don't have rope yet. Rope's really not difficult to come by, but it's just not very plentiful in this game, but it's very important. So 2 spears, see the cog turns dark, and now we can craft up a, 2 sticks rather, and now we can craft a spear. And we'll go ahead and take that off. And then we'll put our backpack on here. And we'll put the spear back on. And then you can hit combine. And then it gives you the option to put this where you want. Now, I'm going to put it where the plane axe is, actually. No. Yes. And the reason why is now I want to, because I want the plane axe in slot 1. So I'm going to put the axe back in there. Combine them. And then it gives me the option to put it in slot 1. So weak spear is now in slot 4. Great. Very nice. Now, bushes are a vital part of this game as well. But you don't want to start munching on things that you don't know what they are. Which is why this bush was, or one of these bushes was clipping through the plane. And I didn't eat it because I didn't know what it was. The ones you want to look out for early game are definitely blueberries. You can actually build a pouch to hold a bunch of blueberries, and we can grow them eventually. So just keep an eye out for that. Like I said, we want to secure food and water. And I'm just really just trying to have keep an eye out for all the luggage. I think that's about it. I mean, it looks... Don't want to go nuts picking up rocks yet. So what we're going to do is go ahead and craft up a slingshot real quick. So that's going to be tape, a stick, and what else? Piece of cloth. So we're going to craft that up. And then we're going to put this bad boy on here. Combine them, and we're going to put slingshot in slot 2. I like to keep... It's a good idea to keep meds and things in the hotbar. But I have a problem with... I keep hitting the buttons at the wrong time. And, I eat them when I'm already full, you know what I mean? It's a no bueno. So I just go to the inventory menu as I want to use them. But I really want to make sure we get all this vital ingredients, tape and things. I just want to make sure we have all these open. We're in a bit of a hurry because we have to get... I know where I want to set up shop and start building a base. We need to, you know, safety is a big concern. But I don't know exactly 100%. I'm not 100% sure where we are. So let's run out here and see. We're out, you know, we're obviously near the water, but I'm not 100% sure where. So the, alright, I see a mast. Okay, I have a good idea where we are now. Okay, great. The main enemies in this game are cannibals. These trees are awesome. By the way, there's also an extensive trap building system. Like I just mentioned, one of the main enemies in this game are cannibals, and you're gonna see them in a little bit. We will get attacked, and you can build all these awesome traps and like hang them from trees and stuff. It's really great. It's really a lot of fun. Just to come up with clever ways to kill them. There's so many things you can do. Basically, cannibals and mutants are going to be, the mutants are a little harder to deal with. And, you know, they're like mutated cannibals, basically. So it's kind of like, you're not fighting, it's almost like, it's almost realistic. I mean, the mutants are a bit out there. But it's not like you're fighting like space aliens or anything silly like that. It's kind of realistic, and that's one of the parts of this game I really like. Okay, so we're out at the beach, obviously, and we're waiting for these turtles to come ashore. Now this is a bit of an issue for me because in real life I absolutely love turtles. I don't know why. I always have ever since I was a kid. Actually, I have a good reason for that. But I'll tell you all about that later. So I don't like killing turtles, but we need to. Wow, die, dude. Okay, he's already dead. My bad. So we can harvest him by holding E. And then we need to see that shell went flying. We need to grab that. We can only carry one, but you'll see it's up here. And it's flashing because it means that we can use it for something. We also harvested 2 turtle meat. And you can only carry 4, I believe. So I have to kill this next turtle. What is... Oh. See, that's a trophy. We don't need that. That's crazy, dude. Who wants a turtle head? I wanna... Oh, he's already dead. I didn't see the icon. So I need to harvest his... We need to get all the meat that we can carry. And then we're dirty, so we're gonna jump in the water real quick, and that'll wash us off. And that's important to avoid infection. See, there's no more blood on our hands. Now we're going to go ahead and take advantage. There should be a little more luggage on this beach. As well as some booze. Look at that. Oh, we're full up on booze, huh? Can I craft something? You can only hold 7 booze? Alright, so let me go ahead and craft up a, Molotov cocktail. Well, actually make a couple. Why not? And now we can harvest that booze. That's a good thing to do to keep your crafting up and to have proper inventory management. Tennis balls, weird. I don't know what the hell the point of them is. In multiplayer, you can pass them to your friends. Oh, come on. Where'd he go? You want to kill all the birds you can and just... Come on! How did I not get him? See the feathers go flying? You want to get them as best you can. Just a pain in the butt, man. Now I don't want to... I can't carry any more meat. Actually, this would be a good time to show you the slingshot. So, the slingshot, which is in slot 2. How did I not hit him? How did I not hit him? Oh, do we not have any rock? Oh, we don't have any rocks. Okay, so that's a good thing to show you. Sorry about that. You put a stick in the middle and you can equip it, right? And then you can just basically beat the ground. See that little E popped up? Those are rocks. And that's a great way to get rocks, and you can actually make a pouch with, I believe, rabbit skin. And make it's a small pouch for holding more rocks for your slingshot. To me, the slingshot is a really... by the way, a spear does not work for harvesting rocks, only a stick. And a lot of people don't like the slingshot. I think it's a great tool for getting small animals, which is vital early game. So let me just show you. See? That wasn't that bad. And the feathers go flying. Like I said, we have 4 turtle meat, and that's the max we can hold, so I'm not going to bother harvesting meat from him. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I don't want the head. Let me just look. Yeah, we can harvest... raw meat, regular meat, and small meat are 2 different things. So you can carry multiple small meat and multiple regular size meat at the same time. I forgot all about that, sorry. So let's get these, but small meat is almost a waste of time. It offers such a tiny amount of nutrition that you really, if you can focus on the larger meats, go for it. But I'm gonna go ahead and clobber this guy because I really want his feathers. They're pretty vital. See the little trophy? That's gonna be his head. I don't want that just yet. And then we can't carry any more meat. That's why it's falling out like that. So let's just go ahead and knock these bad boys open. And then we're gonna, because it's, believe it or not, it's gonna get dark. It doesn't look like it, but it's so weird. The ball. It's gonna happen. Oh yeah. I don't know why that was satisfying, but it was. Feathers are you need quite a bit of them to craft, so I'm trying to you know, get as many as I can. And they're kind of a pain in the butt, and they're plentiful here, so I don't want to waste much time with it, but whoa. You're lucky, buddy. You're lucky I'm in a hurry. So we're a bit thirsty. I'm gonna go ahead and drink a soda. So left click on it, and that fills us up, and then we're gonna eat a snack. Very nice. So we need to get to our next our where we're gonna build our base, basically, because it's gonna get, like, in this game, as with a lot of games, survival games, I find. Thought those were blueberries? Those are blueberries. So we're gonna go ahead and eat those up. Try not to eat the wrong bush, though. It's pretty important. I do believe they give you a small amount of hydration, too, or only when you cook them in a stew. I'm not 100% sure. We'll figure that out. So I'm gonna stick to the beach so we know where we are. I love this tree. I don't know why. There's a bunch of them. I just love to see them. That might be aloe. We need to learn to identify aloe. Aloe is going to be important for curing sickness. And I do believe burns as well, but if you do burn yourself, just find water and jump right in right away. We're going to stick to the beach for now, just to, like I was saying, as soon as you, see how dark it is in the woods already? As soon as you're like, oh, it was with a lot of games too. As soon as you're like, oh, it's going to get dark soon, boom, next thing you know, it's pitch black. It happens all the time. I wonder if that's aloe. I need to look and see what aloe is. I need to look that up probably. So yeah, it gets really dark really fast. And I don't want to record in the dark, and I'm not going to do that to you, so I usually tend to sleep during the dark. Another problem is that I have with any game that I play is I'm always running. And it's like, what's the point? Small rocks. I want those for my slingshot. That was a big rock. I'm always running, and I'm like, these games are so beautiful. Like, if you don't stop to smell the roses, you just run through the game, you know what I mean? And I don't mean to do it, I'm in a hurry. It's a big clearing. I wonder what's over there. But just for proper, positioning, if you will. Like, just so we know where we are, I'm gonna stick to the water. I can cut across and get to our location. But I kind of just don't want to go there yet. I'm trying to avoid cannibals, and if you see the clearing over there, you can just make them out. There's some buildings off in the distance. I don't want to go there yet. But this building I do want to hit up, because it does have... Why did that just flip around? You see that? Can I eat those mushrooms? No. It does have this stuff. And it does have, boom, rope. Rope is very important, like I said. Those jerry cans, or gas cans, whatever they're called. This is an outfit, actually. We could put that on. I'll do that in a minute. They don't really have much benefit. And you can't see yourself, so it's like, what's the point? That was TNT, I believe, which is going to be vital. Small rock. So like I said, it's, you know, look, it's getting dark already. It's pretty crazy. So I am going to run. And I'm really surprised we have not encountered any cannibals just yet. I want to make sure we're full up on sticks. I would like to craft a stick bag, but I have yet to kill a rabbit. In fact, I'm going to take out my trusty dusty... Oh, I just drank a soda by accident, I think. That's why I hate having them in the hot bar. My trusty slingshot. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's getting dark already. It's crazy. Crazy talk. So this is a great spot to build. If you can barely see it, I apologize. I want to get down from here without busting my ass, which is pretty easy to do. Crap. So if you hit L, we have a letter from the start of the game, by the way. It is very important. This is about the general area where we're going to build, okay? And I want to go ahead and... I don't, like I said, keep saying, I don't like to play in the dark. So I'm going to go ahead and... Man, it's hard to see. I mean, it just got pitch black, didn't it? So I'm looking for this big tree stump. This is basically where we're, our general area. Hey! I want to kill that rabbit. So this is basically the general area where we're gonna hang out. So instead of getting sleep right now, what I'm gonna do, I think, is go ahead and hit B to open our book, hit the index button, hit fire, and we're gonna build a basic fire. For a couple reasons. One, I'm gonna see what the hell I'm doing. So you just keep hitting E until you fill up whatever you're trying to build. Now you see the little R menu that pops up. So it's R to scroll through the menu, and then C to apply the item. So we have leaves, meat, all types of meat. It doesn't really say which one's big and which one's small, which is an issue for me. Because I want to cook the small ones and keep the big ones. How can I differentiate? Let's go ahead and equip this small meat and then press G to drop it. And we'll do that again. Equip the small meat, press G to drop it. So now we only have raw meat on us, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do is hit B again. We're gonna go to food and water, and we're gonna build a drying rack, and we're gonna put this bad boy out of the way. Maybe over here, by the water. We'll auto rotate it if you want to, like so. Oh, I knew it. We're gonna be shy one stick. Oh no, there we go. So now we're gonna go ahead. I dropped all the small meat because I want to hang just the big meat on here, and I believe you. I'm not sure how many. That doesn't sound good. Not sure how many you can carry. So now we're going to pick the small meat back up, and we're going to go ahead and see if we can apply it to the fire now. Times 3? I thought we only had 2. But we'll put all those on there, and then we'll add some fuel as well. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, so real quick, I want to go ahead and knock some sticks. I think we're about to get attacked. We do have a piece of rope on us, so I want to go ahead and... Defense is really important. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and build, boom, put one piece of rope on us, and then we're going to build crafted bow. So it's one cloth, one stick. Done. We're going to combine that, and then we're going to put that put our backpack on here, combine that, and we're going to put that in slot 3. And then we're going to remove all this stuff with G, and then we're going to go ahead and, I think we can craft some arrows, because we bothered to gather those feathers. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feathers, and then we're going to craft arrows, and that actually gives you 5 arrows. Right? I do believe so. Yes, 5. Okay. So now we have bow and arrows. You can see the little icon that pops up that looks like Pac-Man. That means we can eat this stuff. So you hold down E and we can eat it. And that filled us right up. Now this stuff can burn, and you can't take it off the fire, which is unfortunate. Without eating it. So right now we have a bunch of leaves and sticks and stuff. Do we have any more cash to put on the fire? No, we don't. So, we got meat on the drying rack. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. We're also gonna go ahead and build before I forget. We're gonna hit B, and we're gonna go ahead and build a water collector out of the turtle shell we bothered to go get. That was pretty vital. So we're gonna go ahead and hit E on that, and then it's just the turtle shell and a couple sticks. Boom. So every time it rains, it's gonna collect water for us. I was kind of hoping it's a dew collector, but it's not. Let's get a little bit more leaves in here, and then we're gonna go ahead and build a... We're gonna hit B again, and we're gonna go to the index, and then we're gonna go to... shelters. And then we're gonna build a temporary shelter, just because it's so cheap to build it. And we're going to go ahead and start plowing materials into it. I think we're probably going to run out for sure. So you see in the bottom left-hand side, left-hand corner, it says gather leaves, gather sticks. That's like a chopping list of things that we need to finish that structure. Oh, rabbit! That's not good, man. Hear that? Those screams in the distance? That's a bunch of bad things coming this way. These are mushrooms, and we can't eat them. See, it gave us a little bit of nutrition. So I apologize. It is dark, and I normally, like I keep saying, I normally don't play in the dark. You can chop these trees down. We don't eat them yet, so I'm not going to. But when you hit them, see the sticks fell? So that's a good way to get sticks. Not always. They don't. This rabbit's gonna die. They always don't fall, so you just keep an eye out for them. And we're gonna go ahead and just start. We can only hold so many sticks right now because we don't. We can make a stick bag, but we don't have it made yet because we don't have the rabbit skins. So we need, as you see at the bottom left, we need 5 more leaves and 5 more sticks. And I believe we can take these bushes out, right? What the hell was that? Why did we scream like that? It's weird. What the hell's wrong with us? So one thing about the audio in this game that I'd like to mention is it can be pretty crazy. The cannibals will come and show up, and you'll hear them, and sometimes it'll sound like there's 6 of them when there's only 1. So right now I want to go ahead and save the game by hitting C, and then I'll pick my slot and overwrite. Now we can sleep in here, and you can see the little moon icon. If it had a little sliver, like a pie taken out of it, that means you can't sleep yet. I want to go ahead and dump some more leaves in here. That means you cannot sleep yet. But I don't want to, Oh, don't waste your time running around after rabbits like I'm doing. But I just wanted to show you that you can hit them. They're everywhere anyway. We're going to build a rabbit trap and a rabbit cage. So, yeah, just so we don't have to fumble around in the dark anymore, let's go ahead and sleep. And you don't want to sleep too late. I want this food to be here when we wake up, but I don't want it to burn. There's really no way to extinguish the fire, so I'm kind of hoping it... These rabbits are going to drive me nuts. I'm kind of hoping it goes out while we sleep. You don't want to sleep too late, because you'll sleep too late into the next day, and then kind of mess up your sleeping schedule. We don't want to do that. Now you'll see the temporary shelter fell apart after you sleep. So every time you sleep in it, it's going to fall apart. We're hungry again, so we're going to go ahead and eat. It actually might be burnt. Yeah, it gave us no nutrition. Or very little, anyway. I think it was burnt. Not a big deal. So we need feathers. Sorry, guys. Oh, that rabbit's gonna die. So you want to get the feathers best you can. Awesome. So we're off to a really good start. So what's gonna happen here is this is about the approximate area we're gonna any liquid in there? No. We don't need our lighter, so hit L to put it away. The sun's coming up. This is awesome. This is about the approximate area we're gonna build. Okay, we're pretty hungry, and there's no way to know when this is ready. You have to take it off, and if you hold E, you'll eat it right away. But if you take it off and just hover over it, it says raw meat fresh, so it's still raw. So we're going to put it back on there. It takes a while. I think in real time it takes 8 minutes or something, but in game time it seems to take an eternity. So I just want to show you real quick where we're going to build. We're basically going to build a base that goes from this big ass wall here that we're going to use as like a natural you know, barrier, this nice big cliff, and then we're gonna basically build all the way down to the water. There's really no reason for that. I just like the way it looks, and I just like the idea of it. And it's gonna be a big base, like with walls and structures in it, and we're going to build traps and things to keep the cannibals out. But for now, while we're getting going, while we're getting set up and stuff, we're going to go ahead and build a tree house. And one thing, this is a... Oh, wizard. Where'd he go? You little monkey. So wizards are great because you can make armor out of their skin, like, right away. It's not the best armor, but it's basically free armor, like, running by. We have a good amount of meat, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. So let's go ahead and open up our crafting book, and we're gonna click on custom building, okay? And then we're gonna go to treehouse. Now I'd like to build a tree. This is so weird, man. Sometimes it lets you build in this tree, and sometimes it doesn't. The last time I tried this, it absolutely would not let me build in this tree. So I'm going to take full advantage of that while I can. And we're totally going to build this tree house. So I'm starting to dump materials into it. I got the rope into it. I got a bunch of sticks into it. And now we need logs. Whoa, that's weird. Awesome. It was kind of pissing me off that I couldn't build in that spot. So we have dynamite. No, these are flares. Oh, I'm disappointed. Not really, but I thought they were dynamite. And dynamite's great. I'll show you why in a little bit. Hey, I need your feathers. Oh yeah, one other thing I want to show you. So we don't have to go nuts making feathers like that. Or trying to gather feathers like that. Excuse me. We're going to... Right underneath our treehouse even. We're going to go ahead... There's so much to build in this game. It's like ridiculous. Seriously. We're going to look for a birdhouse. Boom. We'll build it off to the side a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and start dumping sticks and logs into it. So we need to chop our first tree down. Now with this axe, it takes a little bit of doing to get a tree chopped down. But you got to keep in mind, this is... Oh wait, I'm sorry, we're thirsty. You got to keep in mind that as long as you keep your nutrition up and stuff, you're getting strength every time you chop down a tree. I do have another way of chopping multiple trees down at the same time, but we're not going to do that right now because, see, I think that would have taken out our building. That's funny as hell. Had it been built already? So let's get this into the... Is it done? No, we need sticks. We're going to need to chop this tree down anyway, so let's just get it done. And, had our treehouse been constructed already, I think the tree would have taken it out. You can turn off building destruction if you want to. The cannibals will come and break your shit. That's what they do. But you can turn it off if you absolutely want to. So right now we need a bunch of sticks. Let's go ahead and gather these bad boys up. Wait! Hey! Got him. Finally. What a pain in the butt. So we're going to craft a bunch of stuff out of rabbit skins. Very important. I think he gave us that raw meat. Pretty sure that's raw rabbit meat. We're going to eat those mushrooms too. Yes, please. And then we're going to go ahead and keep chopping some sticks. Let's get this little birdhouse done. And this is vital because the birds hang out and we get 3 feathers out of it, basically. Boom. Done. Let's get these logs gathered up. It's kind of messy. And we're going to get this bad boy built real quick. And this is vital because fire went out, but we don't really need it right now. if something attacks us right now, we want to be able to jump up and get out of the way. We are a bit hungry still, so we're gonna go ahead and check our drying rack. Drying food, I believe, never goes bad. Come here. Damn it. I knew I should have just taken out my slingshot or bow. I kind of want to show you the bow, so we should probably do that. I don't know why I find that to be so funny. It's like playing baseball. Yeah, let's get this out of the way. I don't know if the logs despawn. If they do, they take a long time, so you don't really need to worry about it. And you can build holders for them, and we're gonna have to build something called, there's no water, right? Something called a log sleigh. Oh, so we can put rabbit meat on here. Nice. I didn't realize that. We can build something called a log sleigh, which we can use to transport and store logs. So dried meat. Okay, so we're gonna eat that. Very nice. Now we're nice and full. We do need water, and we don't have a cooking pot yet to boil water, so that's a bit of an issue. We're not going to get any water in the turtle shell until it rains. Bit of an issue. Any more logs? So let's just get this bad boy built so we can, because we have no way to save the game. And normally, you know, I wouldn't show you like all the tree chopping. Unrecordable grinding, but since it's such an early game, and yeah, I want to show you what's what. So this is a tree stump, and the trees will grow back if you don't take out the stump. If you don't want the tree to grow back, take the stump out. And we're going to be taking out a lot of stumps to build our base, because we're going to want to build, and we don't want trees growing back in our stuff. So like I said, we can build storage for logs, and we can build storage for rocks. And we're definitely going to be doing that, because we're going to need to store all that stuff to build with. So that's pretty vital. You can only carry 2 logs at a time, unfortunately. I don't know if that might change as you progress your strength. Not 100% sure about that, to be honest. So we still need 4 sticks and 18 logs. That's a lot. I thought that was a log. That is a log. Any more around here? And I have a feeling we're going to get attacked like any moment. Now, there is a better way to... Not better necessarily. Like I said, this is improving our strength by chopping down all these trees. There is a way to take multiple trees down at once, usually like 4 or 5, and that's with dynamite. And we're going to go to raid a cannibal camp. I don't think we're going to do it this episode. It'll probably be the beginning of next. And that is going to yield some dynamite. That's going to yield some more rope. But we're in pretty good shape right now as far as like things like rope goes. We got a water collector going already. Alright, this monkey has to die. Let's take him out with a whoa. I just kind of wanted to show you the bow, but they won't stop, like, even for a moment. Look, they're nuts, man. Alright, I'm not going to waste time with that. I'm just amazed at how active they are. So let's go ahead and continue getting this building bit. We are going to build a rabbit trap. We should probably do that now. Like, why wait? Also, we can build a rabbit cage, but I think that requires a lot of sticks. And if you put more, so you can basically trap the rabbits, right? And then while they So you can take the live rabbit out of the trap and then put them. Oh, see in the bottom left hand corner it says 3 sap collected. Sap is a vital part of crafting as well, and we can make a sap collector in the future. If you put 2 or more rabbits in a cage, they will procreate, which is great. Saves a lot of time. Saves you a lot of that silly running around trying to smack rabbits with a hammer. Or axe, rather. And it's probably gonna rain. So we're gonna probably have to light a fire. I may want to relocate it and put it underneath our treehouse, which is awesome. I love this treehouse. So let's just keep getting these going. Like I said, you can build a sleigh, which we don't really need yet because we need to clear all this whole area just so we can kind of see what we're doing, you know, and get stuff set up. I'm not gonna clear cut. I'm not gonna take all the trees out, but most of them. Maybe we'll be the one stuck in the rock. There's a lot. Let's just keep getting these going. Alright, so that is our treehouse. Boom. I love it. So we climb the rope, and the cannibals cannot get us up here. Now, in the back corner over here, you can sleep and save your game. Now, see, the little sleep icon is not complete, so you can't sleep until that pie fills up with white. And we can save the game there, but we're not going to do that just yet. We don't need to. You can't fall up here, so be careful. And we're going to climb our way down. And I just want to... It did rain a little bit. I just want to show you our strength did go up a little because of all that chopping. Very nice. And it did rain a little bit, I thought. But there's no water in our collector yet. That does happen. And if you hold down E, we can eat the edible dried meat, which is awesome. And then we're going to go ahead and why not, just to get it out of the way, so we don't have to do that anymore. We're going to build a rabbit trap. And that will stop me from trying to smack rabbits like that. Probably not, though, because it's like addictive. Like, you just want to get them. So much fun, this game. It really is. It really is so much fun. Can I get these? Oh yeah, I can even get those bushes. Oh, and there's a log over here. We're gonna go ahead and, like I said, they don't despawn too fast. But let's just get it over here so we don't know where it is. We are gonna build a log holder, but I'm not 100% sure exactly where we're gonna build yet. So I don't want to go nuts building holders. We can build a sleigh though, and that will hold them as well. It's basically a mobile. I didn't need to do that. That was just greedy. Oh, we're dirty. And we do have, I think we have an outfit we can put on. Clothing outfit, equip. It didn't. I don't see it. It's kind of weird. Blue jeans and a gray, oh, it's a t-shirt. That's why we don't see it. Okay, very nice. We're full up on raw meat. Let's go ahead and cook that. Real quick. Or let's get it on the dryer, rather. We can't? I guess some meat you can hang and some you can't? I don't know how that works. So maybe we should cook it. Why not? You know what? Let's build a bigger fire, now that I think about it. Right here. We're gonna build a bigger fire. I've actually never built one before. So, just so you know, the basic fire is small and it burns out fast. you can cook on it though. The standing fire, it just gives you light and a little bit of heat, I do believe. The bonfire gives off a lot of light, a lot of heat, but you cannot cook on it and it attracts mutants like crazy. This one is quite expensive, but you can do it all. It's a fire pit, and you can cook on it and all that, and you can rotate it before you put it down. So let's go ahead and just start dumping stuff in here before it gets too dark. I want to run around and gather rocks to put in here. We're almost there. It wasn't that bad, right? So let's go ahead and light it up. Oop. Boom. And then we can go ahead and add our meat. I actually don't want to add it all because I don't want it to burn. And then we're going to go ahead and add a little more fuel just so it doesn't go out. And then I want to do something that you don't really have to do. Wait. Hey. I know I said we were going to... Oh, he lit on fire. Where'd he go? Oh, he's dead now. And I think we can eat him. That's so funny. Let me see. Oh, wait. I thought he was cooked. It's the trophy. We can't take the meat? Oh, man, that's so funny. I'm pretty sure sometimes you can eat them if they catch fire. So we can put them on there now. That's awesome. Pretty sure. That's funny. He ran through the fire, man. Go ahead and eat that. That's fantastic. So you don't have to do this, but it's kind of cool. I just want to show you this. We go back to the index and we go to furniture. We're gonna make a wood bench. And we're gonna kind of put it out of the way right here. And we just need a couple logs for it, which we already have over on the other side. And now, if your energy's low, like say a bunch of cannibals came in and we're exhausted, you can go ahead and sit on your bench. The wrong way, of course. And it'll bring your energy level back up, like, really quickly, too. So that's really great. I love it. I love it. So here we are. This is a pretty good start to our first day of survival in the forest. Seriously. Chilling on our bench by our fire. We have an extensive, we have a slingshot. We have a spear made. By the way, there's ways that you can upgrade. Oh, you can't open up your inventory while sitting. That's unfortunate. But there's a way you can upgrade everything, and we'll get into that a little later. You need things like cannibal's teeth and all types of stuff. See where it says speed weapon and damage weapon. You could add. I don't know what that icon is. Sap and feathers to make your weapon faster. You can change the stats on it and make it so you can increase the speed, but it will be at the cost of damage, things like that. And we will get into that in a little while. Oh, I almost chopped our tree down. See, we just gathered a feather. That's awesome. So yeah, upgrading is a thing that you can do. And an important tool for that is cannibal's teeth. And we can also make armor out of cannibals. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do in this game. It's really just so much to get into. And the night sky is absolutely beautiful. This is a great looking game. So that was a really good start to a first day in the forest. We're in pretty good shape right now, and that was a lot of fun. It was good to see you. I'll see you in the next one, and as always, peace.